Okay. Hey, everyone. You watched the last part. This is the next one. I don't know what else to say other than, whoa, this game's fucked.
Yeah, that last part was frankly shocking.
Yeah, so if you witnessed our stunned silence during some of that, that was because we were genuinely a little worried about where that was going, and I'll be honest, I'm still kind of worried where this is going, because it may flash back again, and it will probably be even more uncomfortable then. So, let's get back to fucking awful shit the game.
We need shelter.
Wait, she's going to have the. If there's an inn, I swear to God, she's gonna give birth in a stable.
Oh,
No,
dude.
no, I see it now. No.
Locked. I kind of just smashed the pregnant lady's face against the wall, but oh great. Well, perfect timing to lose batteries then. Well,
Down here.
This.
We have to get inside before the baby comes.
It's too dangerous.
Why?
You can't.
We can't. Stay.
oh, she's in labor.
Help me down, please, Blake.
Okay. Jesus. Be careful. Fuck.
Yeah, that's a good thing to do to a pregnant lady.
I'm coming down.
It hurts.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm a little bit concerned as to where this is going right now.
Yes, me too.
Alright, it's not going to happen right now. It's not going to happen right now. We're good.
Okay, yeah.
Lie down.
Back here.
Well, yeah, here, get on
need a
this
fucking lie
fucking horrible
You need
bed.
to fucking lie down. Have you got any idea what shit we've went through to get here?
It's gonna be okay.
Oh, please don't show the birth.
Oh, shit. Come on.
What?
Come on.
Oh, jeez, what? No. Oh, come on. This is no. Oh, this is.
No bueno.
Oh, shit.
Jesus Christ, Blake.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I think something's wrong.
No shit. You
You're
think?
observant, aren't you, Lynn?
I need to lay down.
We need to fucking leave is what we need to do. Like what? You want me to have you lie down right here or some shit? No, we gotta go. Oh,
Oh,
Christ on a fucking.
God, give me voice. God, guide my hand. God, give me voice. God, guide my hand. God, give me voice. God, guide my hand. God, give me voice.
Oh no, not my dick. Please.
God loves you.
He's got a funny way of showing it. Oh. No, he doesn't actually. Thank you, God. I guess.
Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you, Jesus, for the. Wow, that's.
Fuck you. And fuck your God.
Yes. Well said.
Yeah. Cause I don't think theirs is the one we're thinking of. Let's get the fuck out of here, like now. Like. Yes. I can't. Oh God, I can't see anything. Her big ass pregnant head's in the way. That's a really weird thing to say, but I can't. This is really hard to.
It's like the whole world burnt.
Yeah.
This is getting really difficult to decipher. I'm based. Can. Whoa. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
This is some. Okay, Outlast 1 had some supernatural stuff in it. This is going above and beyond supernatural at this point.
Blake.
No.
Yeah, she's coming soon.
She.
That's what I was thinking.
How'd you know it's a girl? You've been pregnant for like a day.
Careful. We can take shelter.
I doubt they've got any sort of ultra fucking sound around here.
What? Yeah,
Down here at
I'm
home,
gonna sit. Yeah,
James
yeah. Well, let's stand here and waste time. Fuck it, we need to make this video longer.
How are
Okay.
the villagers going to get their vegetables to the market now?
Impossible, child. Like I said, Jess was like her little sister. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Wait,
This is my fault.
What?
is this girl the sister of the girl who died?
Yeah, no, I mean, she just said she was like her little sister.
This is the worst fucking chapel. This is not ominous at all. Bloodborne wasn't this bleak.
Jesus!
The storm's getting worse.
Well, okay. Well,
I've got a feeling.
a feeling
is
deep
actually-
inside. Oh yeah. Sorry. Not often I get to get that Beatles reference in, but
Come on, Lynn. We have to get inside.
I've got a feeling that she is actually about to birth the Antichrist, and what's going on around us is the world coming to an end.
maybe that doesn't leave a big opening for Outlast 3. Oh, are we gonna put her on the fucking rack? Oh, great.
Oh, we're back here.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Shit! Oh.
You need to lie down.
Please don't show detail.
You can do this.
God!
Keep your eyes
full
up.
birth. Full birth might be a bit.
Oh,
Feels like something's wrong.
oh, this, yeah, that's not,
Too much.
Baby, I know. But you can do this, okay? Just keep breathing.
don't, please, oh god,
Oh my god.
uh,
They went all out on this, didn't they?
okay, wow,
No umbilical cord. It
Or-
just sort of
placenta,
slid out.
what?
Oh, Jesus God.
Yeah,
There's nothing there.
Lynn!
um,
Lynn!
well that's depressing, and what are we gonna do to the baby?
Apparently there's nothing there.
We haven't looked at the baby for a hot minute, and I'm worried about what we're gonna see when we look back at it.
Yeah. Right, we're getting dizzy.
Yeah. Ow, this is actually fucking with my eyes a little bit.
Yeah, it was hurting my eyes too.
So, Lynn said you haven't even kissed her yet,
What?
like in Beauty and the Beast?
Oh, you mean drama. The play. We're saving for the, actual night.
Uh-huh.
We are.
Okay.
We, cheek kiss.
So, is she your girlfriend?
Uh,
I just got a flashback of Mary from Silent Hill 2.
you're not the only
Do
one.
I look like your girlfriend?
Oh, that was extra context to...
Yeah.
Oh, this...
I've taken care of my children. But yours, I am powerless again. The child's too strong already. You've murdered paradise.
Did you notice he called you my lord?
What?
Has gone silent. Since the storm, the birth.
Yeah, I think she's actually birthed the Antichrist.
If he destroys us all,
I don't think you're too far off.
who no more perfect faith than that.
Um.
And still, God is silent. Kill that child if you can. If you love anything at all, crush its
Oh,
skull under your heel.
Uh.
God doesn't hear dead men. But I expect he answers them.
I guess he's conceded defeat.
No, I think he's got some fight. Oh, well, no, you're right.
Okay. Well,
I don't like a game where I'm holding a baby. This makes me feel fucking strange.
that's a very... Don't take this the wrong way, anyone, but that's a very good-looking baby model.
Yeah, it is. Looks legit.
Typically, games that don't do very good models for babies.
Right. I would. The only one thing I'd say is it looks a little small.
For a newborn, no.
No. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Well. Oh, this is nice. Surprisingly. Now we just gotta wait for something horrible to happen.
As it inevitably will. Ah. Hello, young lady. Wait. Oh, no.
Wait a second. Okay, I thought it was looking at me for a minute.
Yeah,
Wow.
that kind of
You know, in the light, this actually looks really kind of nice. Except for, you know, the destruction, but that looks nice. I'm still quite concerned with where this is Revelations is what that trophy just said.
Wasn't that the trophy you get for beating the game?
I don't know. I think it's
Fairly. Oh, yeah.
No.
No.
No way.
Oh.
Like, what
Oh,
the
shit.
fuck? Oh, shit! Oh, god damn it! What?
Try to find me. Over here.
You know, it's really hard to provide commentary when I'm so very confuzzled.
Yeah, it's hard to provide any commentary other than...
Hurry.
What?
I'll never let you go. Never let me go. Now the light has gone away. Savior, listen while I pray. Begging thee to watch and keep, and send me quietly to sleep. Watchful Savior, wash away all I've been wrong today. Help me every day to be gentle, gentle, more like thee.
Born Again. So that was Outlast 2?
Did the world end there? What the fuck?
I think it did? Okay, so...
Wait, one sec. G.A.T. Petty, You're a weird bastard. Okay?
Yes, GT Petty, you are a weird bastard. Don't. I wouldn't say stop doing what you're doing. But yeah. That was. I mean. Oh, I'm having trouble even fucking speaking at this point. Like, I mean, that was a good. That was a good game. A great horror game, anyways. Ending wise, I mean, I remember specifically hearing. I saw one article that I didn't click on that said Outlast 2 ending. What the fuck? And I can kind of concur with that statement, cause yeah, what the fuck did the
I think a large part of the whole Jessica thing that was going on was Blake realizing it wasn't his fault. I guess he kind of blamed himself over the years or something, because there was a lot of.
Well, because he left instead of staying, I guess. So maybe there was guilt because of that.
I guess, but what else could he have done? He was pushed out by a large man. He was a small child.
True.
I still guess you'd feel complicit. So there would be guilt about that, obviously.
Well, yeah, especially, I mean, if you're that young and you witness, like, your friend die, that's kind of a hard thing to deal with as an adult. But as a kid, that'd fuck your head right up.
Especially after you had made a pact with them that you'd never leave them, and then after they begged you not to leave them. I mean, it wasn't your fault, but you'd still blame yourself.
Well, yeah, there'd definitely be guilt involved. Like, it doesn't help that they were Catholic, because Catholics and guilt, man, hand in hand. I'm thinking back a little bit, and creepy lady who wanted the D really bad kind of looked like her as an adult.
Yeah, I can see that.
But okay, yeah, I guess that literally is the end of Outlast 2. Overall, pretty good. That last bit, I'll say what you said. This game definitely subverted expectations. Like, I mean, for a sequel, there were a lot of improvements, and I will definitely say it's definitely scarier than the first one, and it is significantly more uncomfortable than the first one.
It's more horrific in real-world terms.
Yes, I would.
Rather than supernatural and monsters, there was a lot more subplots of actual horrors that occur in the real world.
Right. Even though this one did have a lot. I mean, the whole wall rider thing from the first game was supernatural, but that was about the only thing. This had a bunch of shit that was way out there. Like, I mean, I think that just ended with the sun exploding into the earth or something.
I think that's what happened.
I don't have many explanations. Like, maybe there's a video somewhere that we could see that would shed some light on some of that and maybe explain. Or maybe...
if we'd read all actual things and if we'd got all the recordings, because we did miss some.
Yeah, we did.
But I do definitely get the feeling that she did birth basically the Antichrist, and that brought about the end of the world.
Oh, hey, maybe we should actually, as a post-mortem on this, maybe we should actually read these notes, because we couldn't read them.
Yeah, if we've got time.
My dear sweet Ellie, I can't bear what we've done, nor being apart from our little one, so I'm going over and hoping you forgive me for leaving you behind, and God forgives me this last trespass. I know now that they had offered up. I know that they had to be offered up, but I'm all tore up inside and can't live no more. Hopefully, the end will come soon and we can be together again, unless God burns me forever for this sin. Until then, I hope we find what woman's comfort you need in the arms of Papa Noth. Yours forever, Tom. Obakaba. That's that our Father, our loving God, continues to bless me with visions, and I know more certain than ever that I'm having trouble reading because I'm so exhausted after all that. Enemy is near. Every day I was scrubbing the stains from the floor of Daniel's room when the blessed music rose inside me and sank me into true sight, where I saw a creature like the burning sun, but with inward right teeth upon teeth, and dangling beneath limbs that I took to be the arms, but were cocks that rose in childing purpose. And as this monstrous sun descended, it fucked the earth and birthed some great and slouching horror from fire. I was filled with the same fear, these notes, so great that I could not breathe nor move, and saw myself all those years back blinding Daniel with the lie, and tried to weep, but could not. And when I woke up, I found myself wet with lusting, painfully desirous to feel a man inside me, and that the feeling was not so far different from fear. I tried to comfort myself with your teachings. Terror is as joy in the movement of God, but I would take greater comfort in your manhood inside me, and a firm prayer than the Antichrist be strangled in my womb. The most faithful of your flock and holy longing, Lisa. Lisa. Whoa. I had no idea these notes were this extreme.
This is a child murder hymn.
The babe is coming, ready the knife, the babe is coming, knight's midwife, mother the enemy stained within, God's creation, save the sin. Why was I doing an Irish jig? Always stay this road, no longer must we wait. For come the dawn, the enemy born to die in temple gate. The babe is growing, her belly swells, the babe is growing, sent from hell. Ezekiel wants a sharpening his blade. Gather at the gate, we kneel and pray. Midwife's lament. Oh, is this their Bible? And your people have made war in the fields, my son, in Eretz Yisrael. My land laid waste, but my seed firmly set against Babylon and the Assyrian and against Rome, but fallen to the Muslim, and failed in the Crusades, and betrayed in the time of the publican Pharisees, as it is written by Brock. And this seems like some crazy, weird Bible. The words of the weeping Jeremiah, the prophecy, falsely, and priests bear rule by lucre and shame, and my people love to have it so. Be thou instructed, O Ezekiel, lest my soul depart from thee. Let not thy face be uncircumcised in thy Jeremiah. Thou must not weep, not but tears. Thou must weepest even blood. Even Sullivan Knock inscribed his name is Ezekiel upon eternity's banner. With iron blade he scratched the word I down the globe of his eye, and it was slit and bled, and his face was washed with tears and blood. Thus saith the true Lord, now may I show you the truth, for you have cut thine face in covenant to me. And the Lord saith, you have not cut away thine eye, but the scale you took for an eye, and now you may see. These are fucked up bad.
Yep.
Like,
These are.
love, please be as strong as Pan. Papa tells us that service to God remembers our sins and dreams, as we gotta face our sins if we want to get right with God. If our visions are getting worse, the dreams are in our waking eyes. It must mean that tribulations are coming closer and that it'll be hard, but there are paradise on the other side. God loves us and don't ever give us more than we can handle. Yours always, Philip. Well, at least Philip was kind of fucking something, like, okay. Oh boy. You want to take this one? Jeez.
Now the breaching of hell's cunt drew nigh, and the night's air sang with the grinding edges of the midway's blades. And the enemy, fearful even in his prison, reached out and into the heart of Sullivan's dearest and most trusted disciple, who was called Val, and secretly stiff-necked and uncircumcised of heart. Val's mind descended among the damned and hated of God, and communed with the enemy, and bathed in the seed of the spider-eyed lamb.
What the fuck?
Val betrayed temple gates, and God, and even Sullivan North, who had loved true and would guide the chosen to salvation. And God said, let Val and all heretics suffer 1,000 tortures, and even 7 times 7 that in suffering and shame before death and eternity ever after.
That was pleasant. I love how in the first, 5 words, cunt is used.
Yep.
What? Oh, man. Okay. I'm trying to glean any extra meaning from these, and here's what I'm gleaning. This is a fucked up religion.
The second note you read, I believe, mentioned that the Antichrist would cause the sun to envelop the world and sort of consummate with it and birth some sort of monster from it.
I guess that's what happened?
Yes.
As you got Papanos' ear, I'm asking that you tell him a worrisome story that I hope is only my fears and nothing factual. The chief among his deacons, Val, came to me before sunrise this morning with an offer that was not fully described. Val acted like somebody offering something secret and sexual in nature, but by my knowledge of Val and his character, it frightened me terribly, and I would not accept such invitation. Val would not further explain, and told me that there are places in our hearts Papa Noth cannot reach. Though truth be told, Val seemed more interested in other areas of my body. I asked Val to return this evening once I had the chance to think it over, but it is only so that Noth may send some men of firm character to secretly witness what I suspect is blasphemy and betrayal and cut it out before any harm is done. I hope Papa can help him, as I am dreadful scared. Shouldn't it be dreadfully?
Yes.
Ruth, there is a lot of weird fucking sexual stuff here. Yeah, go for it.
Now it starts the same. It's so wait. Yeah, this is sort of the same, but with slightly different bits.
Edges
anyway,
out and.
I'll read. Yeah, it's the last one of the gospel I read, but it's got extra bits added.
Yeah.
It's edges out and shame. What? I'll read again anyway. Now the breaching of hell's cunt was close, was coming upon them.
Yeah, this is different.
Was.
Was
whatever. Then drew nigh, and the air was filled with the singing of Papa's glorious hymn, and the fuck and the night air sang with the sharpening and grinding of midwives' blades. Edges! Satan, even though trapped in hell, penetrated the heart of Val out, and this is weird. And Satan, Shaitan,
Baal?
the enemy, fearful even in his prison, reached into the heart of Sullivan's dearest and most trusted disciple, who was called Val, and shod in the clothes of secretly stiff-necked and uncircumcised of heart. Val's mind descended among the damned of hatred of God and Ezekiel, and communed with the enemy, and drank of bathed in the foul sweet hot seed of the spider Isla. Val betrayed Temple Gate and God, and even Sullivan Noth, who would guide the chosen to salvation. And God said, let Val and all unbelievers, heretics, die, suffer 1,000 injuries, and 7 times 7 that in suffering before death, and in eternity ever after, and shame. I don't get that.
There were a few things added there, and I don't get what fucking circumcision has to do with any of this stuff. Like, what does uncircumcised of heart mean? Let's see, go tell Papa that Annalise was sick, and that's the truth. She's gone to live with her mama and the rest of the scald. She was horrible, afflicted, and her injuries too doleful for examination. And I just sent her off because it was all I could do. You got to know I wouldn't have done it if there was any other choice, because I love that girl more than my life or anything else. And I don't know why Papa Noth would think I was lying, but you got to convince him the truth. God love you, your cousin Ethan. Man. Oh boy.
And I looked at a Gaia, unwound from the night, a fire turned inward, burning from all directions towards the centre, and drew the light from the walls of my room, so that I hung in a void that shone in rainbows like oil upon a black mirror. And I looked despite the pain, and behold, out of the mists of the inward fire came the likeness of a creature, a figure as like to a man as a circle is to a sphere.
What?
Wait. So, a two-dimensional man?
That's oddly... I don't know why that creeps me out in a weird way. That's... Ugh.
As a cross-section of the sphere... Was that sphere? That doesn't matter. Sphere would make a circle. Alright, so a cross-section of this creature would make a man. Right. Okay.
Right.
And this was their appearance, that they had the appearance of Jesus Christ's agony upon the cross, and in chest and sex, and the appearance of a man. And their faces were innumerable, and joined to one another, 1,000 eyes and everything a mouth, with wings and jaws inseparable even in sight, and the purpose of the eyes and the purpose of the jaws was both for more perfect consumption. Thus were their faces, and in the next moment they were bones. They were the bones of the 4 horses of the apocalypse, and the bones of the horsemen too. And in the moment that followed their faces were the sex organs of angels. And in the moment that followed a bonfire of flame with the voices singing in beauty to rend the mind. And in the moment that followed a reflection in slivered glass. For the faces were all of these things at once, and their wings were joined one to another. And as they flapped, wove to a rest time, and I could not take air into my body.
Yeah, sure, why not? I guess. Fucking... This is some... Lovecraft? But this is some fucked up shit. January 7th.
This is beyond.
This is fucked up. Honestly, though, it's not terribly written because they're creepy. 3 more were sent today to live among the Scald. Their sores too florid to disguise. They had 7 children between them, all of whom Papa Noth has sent with the others into my foster care. I now have more than 40 orphans under my wing who love me desperately, as only a child abandoned by the parents they thought were as natural and dependable a fact as the rising sun. Uh, and I love them. As I will never have children of my own and have so much love to give, when God leaves them too, I will be there with comforts and guidance. What do these dreams mean? Fuck if I know. See a shrink. Soul of Christ, make me ready. Father Noth, guide my salvation. Blood of Christ, let me drink your wine. By the severed eye, give me your vision. Angel of God, lend me your sword. Kind Jesus, hear my prayer. Hear me in your wounds. Heal me in your wounds. Here. Keep me close to you. Defend me from the wicked world, and ready me for the devil's hour in the fellowship of Temple Gate, that I might defend your creation until you give me rest. Amen. I feel kind of fucked up reading these out loud. Ugh. March 9th. More children dead. Noth says there's no sin in such infanticide. As all our soldiers in God's armies, martyrs fallen on the field in defiance of the archfiend. Oh, wow. All these babies with slit throats and charred flesh will be waiting immaculate for us in paradise. That doesn't say... Papa Noth also says our sins find us in our dreams. Our sins find us in our dreams, but my dreams are nothing but the murder of my children, and I wake laughing and aroused and often wet with the involuntary lust of sleep. Yeah, this feels dirty. I woke this morning and I wetted with the blood of a child's slit throat, but it was the wetness of my own making. Oh, God. The others... This is definitely getting marked in SFW. The others are having similar dreams. We have dug a tunnel so that we may meet in secret. We gather and share our visions and wonder at their meaning. I feel increasingly this is a message, but nothing No shit! Fucking hell, what is wrong with you people? Oh yeah, dead babies. Nothing gets me hotter than dead babies. Nobody isolate that audio, please. Sullivan, Papa, Ezekiel, liar, charlatan, temple to gout, addict, coward, rapist, child killer. Ooh, damn, this is context. I am gone, and I have taken with me all the courage to see the truth. Come after us, hunt us down. We are waiting and eager to murder and fuck everybody you send up the mountain. I don't hate you. Could Jesus hate the Baptist for being a Jew? What? Pardon me? Jesus... I could not have found my true vision without your years of ignorance and bullshit. I could never have the courage to seek the truth if not fueled by my anger at your lies. Your God is a child's superstition. Your faith is an embarrassment. The signs of the true Father were before you, before us all, and you... Vainglorious, gullible, too stupid to draw breath, you thought the visions were punishment from an angry and ominous God. Your God is afraid because your God is no God at all. Your God is your own ego, vulnerable and false and embarrassment. My God is no God at all, but he is true, and he is here in every moment of ecstasy, and his child will fuck and tear this world to everlasting glory. I do not ask that you join us. I tell you, you will join us because our love is greater than you can ever imagine. Val. Whoever that is, I don't know. And honestly... Oh, hey, look, it's one of these. Your turn. This is fucked.
Now as I beheld the living creature, God's lamentations fresh in my mind, I asked, are you the 4 strange creatures revealed to Ezekiel? And the voice came from the firmaments, that as over their... Oh, fucking hell, I'm very sleepy. Over their heads said unto me, Son of man, this angel appears to Ezekiel, and to thou, not thou, I guess, maybe,
and
for your burdens... For your burdens are the same. And saith the Lord, you shall be Ezekiel to those wretched times. The wretched times that Muhammad is to... Oh, for fuck's sakes, I'm sorry. To its chosen people. And Noah to the flood of blood inflamed that will destroy the heathens and genitals.
Gentiles.
And Pharisees.
That's fair enough, though.
Seriously, I've quite
Given your
yeah.
given you're reading the most difficult ones, in all fairness, because old speak is rough.
And like the four strange creatures of Ezekiel, and of John, and of Isaiah, and of Daniel, behold a wheel
That Daniel was really funny.
there
for some
upon
reason.
the earth by the living creatures. The appearance of the wheels and their work was as like to the corona of an eclipse, and therefore had one likeness, and their appearance and their work as it were a wheel in the middle of a wheel. Wheels within wheels. The rings of the wheels were dreadful. And the full... Is this a fucking car review? And full of eyes. Round about them four, thousands of eyes, and none of them human. But black and intelligent, and shining like the eyes of beasts ready for slaughter. Wait, big black eyes would normally indicate infants.
Yeah.
But none of them human. I don't know. And were they... Fucking hell. And where the unfaced creatures looked... I'm dipping, yeah? The eyes of the rings focused for the spirit of the creature was in the wheels, and the spirit of the wheels was in the creature. I'd just like to point out real quick to everybody. It is like 9:15 a.m. and I haven't slept.
No, he has not.
Like...
And for context, and for context sake, seeing as Mr. No One Came, aka Lee, it's 4:15 a.m. where I reside, so I've been up and we've been talking since about, I want to say, midnight over my time, and like 5 o'clock in the morning your time. So
No.
longer?
We started chatting around about 1:30 my time.
Half
So,
one.
You know.
Oh yeah, we've been talking for a while
8
then.
hours ago.
Yeah.
8 hours ago.
So yeah, we've been up. So any false readings you're getting from this is pretty much due to lack of rest and fucking having our minds literally fucked in the head. JT, Mr. Writer of this game, please go on vacation or something, please. You need some time off. Simeon, I need to talk to you in the deepest secret because... Oh god, I'm fucking up now too. I need to talk to you in deepest secret because of your knowing the unctures and of such medicines. I've never seen that word in my life. I hope you know I do not trade any more words than strictly needful when we make the trip in the damned world for gasoline and electricals and other such necessities as we can't make. These people talk fucking weird. I've got something friendly with the publican boy who's... Publican?
That would be someone who works in a pub.
Oh, public. Okay, well, okay, that makes sense then.
I may have just made that up.
Well, I bought it, so who sells us the pills Papa needs. And when I mentioned them as study aids, the boy laughed and said a boy didn't need penicillin, oh god, for studying unless a boy was studying gash. Oh wow. Have you heard of such things? I do not want to ask Papa for fear I do not know of what, but I do not want to accidentally poison him either. Please come see me, John. So basically that dude was a fucking creepy pedophile. The dude who slit his throat, I assume.
Yeah.
Christine, before you go looking all over for it or yelling at me for losing it. I had it borrowed. All the great. I borrowed all the grape aid over to the chapel for a celebration Paul said and Papa had in mind. I know we ain't got a thing better to cover the taste in the water, but folks will just have to put up with it, I expect. Don't give none of that sacrament as is needed for service. I guess we can do without our grape aid until there's another run making. And also, don't forget the sugar, Mike in Georgia, and don't forget to get the fucking sugar for the Kool-Aid. Fucking God. So, yeah, this one doesn't say who it's from, so it's God knows what I've done, and he forces my eyes on it. When I don't want to know what that is. And when I'm scared, well, we can all assume it's dick, because this game's all about dicks. That's what this game is. It's dicks. And other things. And Dicks and Gash. The game. It was not my fault that Judah.
Hang on. I want to start some sort of fucking review
Podcast?
website, and
Call it Dicks and
review
Gash?
website, and I'm just going to call the article Dicks and Gosh.
Oh, shit. Oh, it was not my fault that Judah could not swim, nor the lust he felt for me. I would have saved him had I the strength. I do not doubt you, God, but please spare me the suffering of such forced dreams, even when I do not sleep. I cannot keep watching him drown. Accept my death as penance, as I am newly heavy with Papa Noth's God, he was fucking everybody and everything. And racked with pains such as I have never known. Surely the infant in my womb must be the archfiend for the affliction of nightmares and agonies that fill and surround me. I am yours. Some of these writings are worse than what we saw in the fucking game. Oh, what's this? Aim. The children should not fear their duty, but celebrate it as a guaranteed entrance to heaven. Remember, there is no pain in heaven. Papa gave you life, and so your life is his. God gave you life, and so your life is his. You may not know that you are yourself the enemy. Your fear is a tool of the enemy. God knows best. Engage/study. The whale saved Jonah from drowning. Jesus in the desert with Satan. What? Abraham killed Isaac in his heart. Project. Draw angels. Who could be the enemy? I don't know. Anybody who you fucking lived with in this fucked up town? Mommy, Miss Carson said... Oh, I gotta read this in redneck. Mommy, Miss Carson said I could not tell you what they're gonna do, but she did not say I could not write it, so please do not let him kill me. I love you and I love Daddy. Juliana. I didn't know I was supposed to be a female. Whoops. Oh. Hey, look. Get cracking, Sonny Jim.
Have a soup pie. Then God showed me the work that was to be forged upon the anvil of Temple Gate. A blade, horned even to cut. Oh, fucking hell. The throat of the spider-eyed lamb. I'm, getting lightheaded here. And I gathered my disciples from the land of Barkuk and the town of Holy Faith, and from among the impotent apocalyptic dances in Los Alamos, all the time pursued by publicans and their tax collectors, hounded and harried, moving as we grew, a tribe born wandering in no man's desert. The Lord gave to Ezekiel more wives than brothers. Okay.
Yeah.
So I turned away none, neither thief, whore, rapist, addict, murderer, paedophile, or cripple. Why is cripple on there?
One, why is cripple on there, and why... Yeah, the pedophile's fine. Oh, but the cripple guy's a little worse than pedophile, so we put him last. Like, what the fuck?
And I asked the Lord for guidance of the temptations of many wives and the voice of strong wine. spoke, "Know ye not Abraham, Jacob, David, and Solomon? It is simply commanded that you take no women as rival to her sister. Do not uncover one's nakedness while the other is alive. Nor
What?
take your daughters as rivals to their mothers." Right? It basically means that one means
Yeah.
don't bang sisters and don't undress them. And this one says don't fuck your daughters before their blood or while the elder is alive. And
But if he
of
dies,
your
yeah,
wives
totally do
and
all that shit.
daughters, you will have your greatest warriors in wimples and with weapons that censor. And it shall be yours to multiply, to make children upon a legion of women, and children upon those children, and upon those children, until your line is a nation. For from your nation the enemy shall emerge.
This is some fucking free. Okay, now it may have some biblical callbacks, but yeah, anybody who hasn't read the Bible, be sure that none of this, the Holy Bible, anybody who has not read the Bible, none of this is in that. There's like the
There is
word
some
Jesus.
weird fucked up shit in the Bible too, but
There is, but whoever wrote this, whoo-hoo, seek therapy. Oh my God, I am heartfully sorry for having offended the prophet, and I detest those sins because I have offended thee, my God, who is all good and deserving of my love. This one doesn't sound like it. I deserve and cherish thy punishment, and invite more until the occasion that I am able, by thy grace and the grace of the prophet Noth, to sin no more, who is apparently a filthy cunt. These bones were marked by the sin of Cain. Rest in earth until you rise again. The enemy waits in a womb unknown. Lord, use my jaw as club of bone. Pay my debt for sin of my birth. Hell won't wait. What a wicked earth. Stand you guard by your heart and hand. Be fit to kill the devil in the good Lord's land. O Zion, O Zion. Oh boy, we're getting into some shit here. Note to writers of these notes. Just make a metal band. You'd be pretty good at it. And when I say metal band, I don't mean one of those ones who sing like, ah! I mean one of those that's like, that type of metal band. You'd be great at it. I'd almost scream this part, but to the Reverend Prophet Sullivan, Laird Byron is recorded by Nick Tremblay. Thank you for those extra copies of your Gospels, which aren't total horseshit and fucking evil as fuck. I have gifted them to those among my flock, with the brains and eyes still intact so that they may read, but are in need of more sacramental both for drinking in communion and for comfort from our pains and disinfection of our sores. My flock complains that you have promised more than you have given, and though I can quite easily control them by the firm tenor of my voice and the heavy fist of my mount, I prefer the gentle path. Yeah, sure you do. You are most beloved of God and a holy gift to us all, Laird. Just knock the D off there.
On the big guy's back.
Yeah, I guess so. Just knock the D off, and you got liar, because that guy's, yeah. I can't. Yeah.
We've got 5 minutes. I don't really think we're going to manage to read all these in the next 5 minutes. But
no, I don't think so. However, these are fairly interesting, if not incredibly fucked up. So we'll just call this a little bonus to our playthrough as dramatic readings of really fucked up shit. So I'm gonna have to come up with a clever title for this part other than finale plus dramatic reading of holy shit, don't read this shit. It's really fucked. If you want to make a black metal band though, fucking go for it. That's part of vaginas and shit. I mean, you know, you make a living fairly easy if you work for the Outlast crew. Outlast crew, you made a good game. However, writing also, while good and incredibly fucked up, send some of your members and team to counseling, for I feel that they are in desperate need of it. And how about for your next game, try to make a happy new IP? Like Happy Bunny Simulator. That should be your next project. Red Barrels presents Happy Bunny Simulator.
Nocturne.
Yes.
Tiny cows.
Tiny cows. Tiny cow simulators. They can like eat, like mow the grass by just like chewing on it. It'd be adorable. Think about it. Like, imagine like tiny cows trying to eat an apple. It's great. Man, Tiny Cow Simulator. Tiny Cow Simulator by Red Barrels. It's $1 million idea. It'll sell like fucking wildfire. Get on it, Red Barrels. This has been Outlast. Oh, we are tired. Hope you enjoyed. If you stuck around this long, man, you heard some shit. Later, people. Fuck. Oh.